Hello everyone, today we're going to have a great time. We're going to order McDonald's until there's a mistake. I hope they don't mess up on the first order, otherwise there won't be a video. You know the bad luck we have with McDonald's, so today I decided to make it real, challenge them, and keep stats on their mistakes. To make it more fun, I'll also answer your questions. This was for a raclette video, which I didn't answer before, so I'm answering now. Let's have some fun. Turn on notifications, subscribe if you're new, try all the new McDonald's items, and see how long before they mess up. I don't like these paintings, they're too dark. I need to change everything and write it down. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, since this is a Q&A. This way I can review everything, make changes, take stock, and start the new year. Hopefully it won't be a long video, since I saw they're testing scales to prevent mistakes. I hope I haven't trapped myself in my own video, you know? They never make mistakes, but that's fine. We'll keep going until they do. Statistically, I'm confident. Hoppa! There's a roulette, 6 chicken nuggets for €3. We're lucky today. Let's order. I'm starving. I'll answer your questions as well. First, the nuggets, creamy sauce of course, €3. The prices I'm showing you are the dine-in prices since I'm ordering with the app. You'll see, Cadiz, it's very expensive. There's something new, Smoky Ranch. We're gonna get it as a meal. There's a CBO, Maxi Best of CBO Smoky Ranch with large wavy fries. Creamy sauce again, large iced tea with sugar. It's perfect for a first order. That's my meal. Let's go. Hey, it's here. The order has arrived. That's a bit light. I hope they haven't already forgotten anything. We'll see, check, eat, and answer your questions. Come on, let's open the order. I'm starving. I'm starving and should have ordered more. I'll be starving. First thing, we had the drink from the XL menu, iced tea with sugar. Approved! Oh, damn. The iced tea with sugar looks really sweet. Good choice. Oh damn, I was so scared. I thought they messed up the first order apparently. 2 creamy sauces, approved, since there was one. With the sea nuggets, approved, we'll count them. The flat fries, that's approved. And the CBO, for now we're good, but we haven't opened it yet, and they brought napkins, they're incredible. And we're trying the new CBO Smoky, we're gonna taste it. You know they sometimes get the sandwich wrong, it's happened to me before. How are these new fries? Oh, it's good, so it's actually flat potato wedges. It's a potato wedge that they flattened. Slight mistake, we have a broken half fry. Careful, it's starting. A messed up potato wedge, we won't be lenient. Sometimes I tell myself to shut up in my head so I can't finish my sentences. I'm really hungry, we have a video to make, but right now I'm like, I don't give a damn, I'm eating. It's actually pretty good, like chips, though it's greasier and has more skin and is thinner. It's different, not bad, just not as good as Potetheses. It's close, meant for indecisive people, so I'm counting them. There are 6. Let's have a nugget and I'll answer your questions. The first order looks correct. We'll check with the CBO. So, I have to keep ordering until there's a mistake. I think we'll do it over several days, but right now, I don't think this will fill me up. Alright, the video. I'm really in starving mode. You know, when you really want a McDonald's, like it's just so good. It's really so good. So just a heads up, the FAQ is going to be blunt. Really very blunt. Some things won't make you happy, but I've always been honest. In the Q&A, I had to make some pretty drastic decisions at the start of this year, so some people won't like it. Hi, P1. About bringing back the subscribers' rations, it would let us discover products typical of our beautiful regions of France. And do your intros with explosions again? Keep making your videos, thank you so much. I spat on myself while saying thank you. It was a nice tribute. Boom! When are you doing ration videos with subscribers? Never again. You said I'd be straightforward. I was offered and appreciated. Those who sent me some, that's what we did. But those videos don't enjoy your meal. They don't work at all anymore. And there's no point in me making them except to sync the channel. There you go, I'm telling you honestly. I have way less freedom than before when it comes to video topics. So you're going to ask me why? Enjoy your meal. I'll answer you. Very simply, today on YouTube, when you post a video and it doesn't do well, even if you post another one afterward that's supposed to do well, it won't perform as well as it should have. So posting a video just for fun is almost impossible now, because in the end, it ends up messing up the rest of the channel. So it's very complicated. And I know that in this video, there are still people every time I do a Q&A, every time I speak out, who will contradict me because they think they know better than everyone else. But I've been doing this for 8 years and the algorithm changes every 6 months. It's really gotten a lot tougher in recent years. We'll talk about it because it's a bit sad for YouTube. You know, with their shorts and everything, we end up a bit trapped, those of us who make long videos. Because when you make short videos in phone format, it's easy. You can post them on all the social networks. But with long videos, we're kind of trapped because in the end, only YouTube really allows us to make a living from them. Anyway, we'll see. Let's open that later. I've selected almost all your questions because some of them were repeating. This CBO, is it any good? CBO smoky. Well, I love the CBO. It's one of my favorite burgers. Indeed, inside there's a smoky sauce. Enjoy your meal. You know what? There's a smoky sauce. So it's not spicy. I'll answer, but I'm discovering the new stuff. I'm always very hungry, so finishing before the video, that's not good. We're dealing with a sweet sauce, slightly smoky, tomato sauce. It's so-so. It works because it's the CBO. We see you're following trends with restaurant review and grocery haul videos, but could you add some survival or barbecue videos with the wolves occasionally? Saitama can't join. He's not able anymore. Just being honest. I made this drastic decision because I was experiencing huge drops because of the ration videos. I even chose to delete the ration videos. So, except for a few cases, for example, the one where we talk about stats, the Japanese ration video did well. But that's because there was a domino effect when I went viral on TikTok. I got several million views on clips because I take clips and repost them on TikTok. So I think a lot of people remembered me and came at the same time. But for the past 2 years, all the ration videos have almost sunk the channel. I'm telling you honestly because they destroy the channel's YouTube stats. They get way fewer views than the rest. This year, I decided to stop making them except for special cases, or if a video seems incredible, there will be less fun and more focus on stats, since that's necessary if I want to continue. You've seen that there are a lot of YouTube channels, unfortunately, that are stopping, and it's sad. But you can't imagine the disaster it's been on YouTube over the past few years, especially for the people who work behind the scenes on YouTube. Because like all the channels, and many channels except for the really big ones, are struggling, ever since the whole shorts thing, etc. And YouTube is promoting long-form content less. It doesn't seem to focus on that much anymore, at least to me. There's also less audience overall. Those suffering most are people who worked with many YouTubers. The editors, thumbnail makers, production managers, and directors. Basically, the whole microcosm is affected. This really is an apocalypse video. Enjoy your meal. I admit it's a bit sad. We're in a sad time. Still, I'm making the most of it. If there are survival and barbecue videos, to answer the question, yes, there will be barbecue videos, but not survival ones. I have a few fun ideas that you might like. Similar to when we cooked with mud, there are several cool cooking techniques that really surprised France. So, there are some ideas. Enjoy your meal. Hello from Quebec. You should try making Quebec poutine. There are many variations, or make your own. Great videos. Thanks, Dan. It's already done. Watch everything, my friend. A long time ago, we made an incredible poutine recipe that I still use at home. So, oh look, it's Saitama. He's doing well and says hello to you all. So, I also picked this question to talk about something else that you might not necessarily see, but there's a huge problem with suggestions related to your requests. For example, let's take the ration videos. For example, I post a ration video a week after a completely different video, but people still comment, it's been months since you posted a ration, even though I uploaded one last week and another 3 weeks ago. Because YouTube simply won't suggest it to them. So for example, Dan, maybe he hasn't been following me for long. But he's never seen one of my poutine videos, even though we've had quite a few of them. It's exactly the same with people who keep asking me for survival videos. There are 1,200 videos on the channel, and actually you guys have seen the best ones. Maybe 10 or let's say 30 videos from that time, and 3/4 of them you've never seen. You won't see them in your recommendations because they didn't perform well. So when I say I won't make more, you don't get it and think they did well. It's hard to explain, yet also simple. You don't see all my posts because YouTube only shows what it suggests on your homepage. That's the issue. And to get YouTube to suggest my video on the homepage, I have to go in a certain direction and I don't have a choice. And I can't be too extravagant anymore, which would bother YouTube. Mr. YouTube, that's the game, that's how it is. That doesn't stop me from having fun. It's the same for everyone. Hi P-Watch. I've followed you since your first survival reaction videos and especially like the haunted hotel one. I noticed that doing vlogs from time to time would actually be pretty good to liven up the channel. Not at all. That's exactly what I was telling you. I had a blast visiting the haunted castle, but the videos didn't do well. Same with the trip and hotel. I'm hungry. It was a total failure. The video that cost me almost nothing, where I ate McDonald's in Scotland, did better than all the others. So, making food vlogs, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I don't know what you think, but a video in a haunted castle, even if it was amazing, unfortunately, that's not the theme of the channel. I did it for myself. But I don't regret it. I did it for myself. I think we just finished off the first McDonald's order. Listen, the team seems efficient today at ordering. Hello P1, try ordering African food. Very, very good idea. I think it's really underrated as food, but there isn't any. Actually, that's it. Simply put, that's why nobody knows about it. There's nobody making it. I'll try it if I don't see enough of it with great pleasure because there are some excellent things. It's something totally unknown to me. Gladly, come on. Come on, second round, let's go. So, what's available right now? The Big Mac Bacon Bear, McCrispy Smoky Ranch? No, not today. We'll have a Maximestoff. I feel like having, even though it's expensive, a double cheeseburger. With that, we'll get fries this time and a Coke Zero. And my friends, I really want some ice cream. Oh wait, they have pastries. The Mac Pops? What are Mac Pops? Let's get those. Ah, there are 5 choices. Oh well, I'll try them all. It's expensive. I'm not on a diet. I've never heard of this thing. But hazelnut chocolate, red fruits, Lotus Biscoff, chocolate, white chocolate, hazelnut. Ah, I'm so silly. Actually, with the pack of 5, you can pick one of each. Look, here it is. We're going to remove the white chocolate. White chocolate is disgusting. There, that's perfect. A little ranch wrap. Well, here we go. All right, it's done. We don't want anything else. So we'll start with the Maximestoff menu. The drink was Coke. Ah, damn, they put the sticker inside. 0 confirmed. The burger, the double cheeseburger, it's so small, $10 in the Maximestoff. So we got a large fries confirmed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our little desserts are actually brioches. Looks like we have 2 of the same. Here we go. Oh wow, even 2 pairs of the same. We'll see. Maybe it's a mistake. And I got a little wrap to finish with. Hey, let's sit down. We'll check the dessert. No sauce. That's not a mistake. It wasn't even available in the order. Now, when you get potatoes on the McDonald's app, you get a sauce with the fries. I could only have fries. Damn, I wanted potatoes. I used to hate McDonald's fries. Now, I love them. I don't know why. For the past 2 or 3 years, it's crazy. Before I take 5 bites with my hands, I'll say that waiting 40 minutes between the first and second order made me less hungry since I didn't eat them consecutively. Anyway, hi PI-WAN, how are you? Can you make videos about video games like you used to, or do GTA RP? Never, I can't. PI-WAN, he copied my accent when I talk through my nose. As I said before, it's been a while since there's been gaming on the channel. We'll leave gaming to gaming YouTubers. Small wrap, did they forget anything inside? No, there's fried onion and sauce. I love this and have it all the time. The Parmesan sauce is excellent. Hi PI-WAN, I'm Tebadu. I've admired your work for a while. Which tasting was your favorite on your YouTube channel? Thanks, Clamash. I'm chewing as I answer you. That's a very difficult question. Really very difficult. It's a really tough question. I really like everything that's Asian. I've always enjoyed doing Asian content on the channel, but I can't think of any right now. Here's what I mostly remember. Actually, it's more about suffering after eating some of them. Bon appétit. Hi PI-WAN, I've been watching your videos for 10 years. As soon as they come out, it's great to still see people as authentic and funny as you. Please keep it up. Thank you. That's not just a compliment. You just threw a whole forest at me. A blooming forest. When are you going to make gardening videos in the mountains? And when will you meet your subscribers from Nice? 2 questions. As for gardening, I'm not saying there won't be any more, because those are videos I really enjoyed making. And I think that in some concepts I could still make some. Not quickly in a video with a cooking aspect, but in the mountains, no, there won't be any more because I can't be up there to grow things anymore because I no longer live in the mountains. I know there are people who insist. They think everything is possible in life, but no, in this case, it's not possible. When you no longer live in a place, there are things you just can't do anymore. That's it, quite simply, because a garden needs to be maintained. Even if I had found something, a solution, it's too much trouble. But when I move, which I hope will be this year, I hope I'll be able to grow things for myself, you see? I'll still share tips as I eat and show you a few things. I haven't met subscribers in a while since there aren't many conventions now. You saw that. Paris Games Week, I don't know. It wasn't great when I went, and everyone says the same. I'm waiting for a big comeback, but it's not like before. Everything has changed since post-COVID, unfortunately, so for now, I don't know. I'd really like to, I love it, but for now, nothing is planned. It's just that it's better to do it at a convention because making you come just to chat, well, at least there, you can do everything at once, you see? Subscriber meetups work better this way. It's organized and cool. Honestly, I'm worried that if I organize one, few people will come since they need to be nearby and have time. So when you have a convention, you do everything at once. You see, it works better than doing it alone. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Double cheeseburger. It's really small. I wanted a double cheeseburger, but... Ah, that feels so good, damn. Sorry, you know it's the size of BK's mini burgers. Almost, right? Baby burgers, $10. Hi, P1. Will you ever make a video about nice specialties? The best vs the worst. So Kappa, Magna, then Saladier. Anyway, walk, Seta, Mea. It gives it good energy. Thanks. I see. A nice soccer jersey. Almost 100% sure I won't do it. I said I'd be frank and harsh today. Honestly, nobody cares about Nice's specialties. And whether it's Nice or another city, really, nobody cares. Except for the people who live there, but really nobody cares. Except for people from Nice. It would mean a lot to me to do it, but I have no choice. I wouldn't take the risk, or else we really need to find a concept. We're now discussing risks just for making a video, which isn't a good sign. I'm referring to the year 2026. Obviously, it's 2026. So, all the memories you have from the past, the things that were done in the past, they aren't relevant today. Hi P1, are you planning to start streaming again? It's always a pleasure to watch your videos and the old ones while eating. Thanks Bush, nice username. I'd like to, but... I really don't have time. I spend my free time on sports and personal creative projects. I'm also seeking other creative income sources beyond YouTube. That is, when I say personal projects, some of them are professional too. But it has nothing to do with what you see on the channel. So honestly, YouTube has scared me so much these past few months that for survival, I have to come up with new ideas. And it's when we're under pressure that we come up with the best ones, you know? When we're backed into a corner, that's when we come up with the best ideas. I love streaming, but I don't have the time. So I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do it. If I do, I'll let you know. But right now, I'm not doing it. How do you eat so much without losing weight? What's your secret? Listen, I don't have one. I gain weight. In the last 4 months, I gained 6 kilos. When that happens, I space out filming. It seems like videos come out regularly, but it's actually been 8 days since I filmed. I let myself go. Tonight, I won't eat. And otherwise, in the evening, I usually eat steamed vegetables to make up for it, or a little soup. But I don't film videos every day, luckily these days. So, with exercise, I manage, I would say, not to keep gaining weight, but to balance things out. I think that's the right word. And I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up because I would really like to lose weight. Losing weight is really annoying, but really, it's annoying. And I feel like it's a battle where I have to face an undefeated enemy because, of course, by making videos, I manage to get by. But the effort I put in is 4 times greater than a regular meal because I eat to live, then a regular diet, then a meal. Anyway, I'm starting to get full today, actually. Let's check out their McPop now. Yopi1 is still around. I'm 19, I'm 25, and I still watch the same YouTuber. That's cool. Question. Are you happy with the YouTuber you've become over time? Have you accomplished one of your dreams since you started? Signed, Tim Gra? Oh, that's a very complicated question. I'll answer no. That's it, plain and simple. I'm glad I achieved all that since it's tough, especially at first. Today, it doesn't fulfill me anymore because, like anything, when you're progressing and accomplish something, you just want to move on to other things. You know what I mean? It's getting repetitive. I can't take it. Let's just move to dessert. Yeah. And looking back, I also thought it was going to be better. I admit to you that I thought it would be bigger, better, different. Reality is reality. We often imagine things about this job. It's full of fantasies. But when you're actually there, it's different. Anyway, let me show you. I think there's a mistake. Unfortunately, we have to taste them. I picked 5 different ones. I feel like we have 2 that are the same and 2 that are the same and one thing. That would be a scandal, though, that the lazy guy gave us the same ones. But is it surprising, or are we just being unfair? Because they could just take them off the menu, but they don't. Who's at fault in this story? I'm looking at the flavors again just to make sure I'm not saying anything stupid. Let's start with the McPop's red berries. There was only one, and it looked like red berries. They didn't make a mistake. Wow. Actually, I thought it was some kind of ice cream. It's just a donut. Sweet jam donut, so good. Buying one is pricey at €1.50, but getting 5 is a bit cheaper. Next, we tried a McPop's chocolate. So we have the chocolate one. You can see it's full of chocolate. Ah, it's good. It's so sweet. What's your morning routine? I get up and take a shower because I can't wake up otherwise. I stay in for 30 minutes and sometimes fall asleep. If I do, I turn on cold water and wake up screaming. Then I have coffee with honey. It's gross, but I'm used to it since I avoid processed sugar. I drink coffee while checking social media and news for 15 minutes, take a 10-minute walk with music, return for another coffee, then head out. We have the Lotus Biscoff, hazelnut, and Choco Hazelnut left. Unfortunately, we're going to taste them. I'll let you know. What's this one? This is the Choco Hazelnut. We're missing the hazelnut flavor and Lotus Biscoff. I'll show you the picture so you can see the inside and know I'm not tricking you. This is what's left for us. So obviously I think they gave us the same ones. Let's look inside. Ah! How unfair of me. We have the Lotus Biscoff. No mistakes so far since the Lotus Biscoff is good? It's incredible. It's the best of all. Now this one, it's absolute evil, but really it's absolute evil. I know this may not be necessary to ask, but as someone who's been here from the start, I remember when you spent 11 years on YouTube to see if it could be profitable. I'm wondering if you can still make a living from it despite fewer views. If I did, please don't panic asking. Thanks for all the entertainment. I hope it continues for a long time, thanks to Can. Yes, I can make a living from it, or I wouldn't still be here. I've had to compromise and adapt, including changing video topics. That's just how it is. I don't have a choice. Doing things differently would be worse, honestly. Now, I'll take another fry from you. There you go! You choose your own destiny! This is the path I chose to take. Did they get the last one wrong? Careful. Let's look inside. And no, it's definitely a hazelnut. There's no mistake. Still no mistake. It doesn't look like the picture, but inside it's definitely the hazelnut. The hazelnut one doesn't really taste much like hazelnut. In the end, it tastes like condensed milk. Just the Biscoff. Nothing else. To answer you, the future doesn't look bright, so I'm seeking other solutions. Hope is fading. It's sad, but you see how many YouTube channels are stopping. It's not because creators are less creative. People think we're always responsible for our failures, but sometimes other factors are involved. Sometimes the system stops working for some channels while others get all the audience. It's more complex than that, but people have fixed ideas, making it very complicated. So I'm trying to answer you in simple terms too, so that you understand, because many people don't realize that we're no longer in the old YouTube, and we haven't been for quite a few years. Ever since Shorts came along, since TikTok blew up, that's it, it's over. Have a donut. Hi PI-WAN, when's the next ration video? There won't be any more. Normally this year there won't be any. Unless there's an exceptional, extraordinary ration, there won't be any more. This is the worst FAQ of my life. The awful FAQ, really. You ask me something, I'm going to tell you no, there won't be any. No, there won't, no, it's over. Never again. Never say never. Might as well let you know how things really are. I'm not as full of hope as I used to be. Alright, as soon as I'm hungry again, I'll place another order, probably tomorrow. But anyway, moving on. Hi PI-WAN, I hope you're doing well and that your YouTube channel is doing well. How do you see the future of your YouTube channel or even your professional future? Many YouTubers are launching side projects. Do you have any ideas or goals you'd like to achieve? Creating a brand or a store? Do you ever regret your old online sales business? That's a lot of questions. No, I don't regret it. That wasn't a life anymore. It was worthwhile to experience, but it didn't feel like living anymore and I wasn't ready. I was honestly just tired, like when I got fed up with YouTube's pace and slowed down. I do have side projects, dreams, and things I want to accomplish, but they're personal, and if YouTube fails, I need an exit. Since I can't stand working for others, I'll just have to hustle and figure it out again. If it happens, it happens. I'll always find a way. If I ever disappear, maybe in 10 years you'll see me pop up as an international rock star. Do I want to start projects alongside the channel? Absolutely not. I think I couldn't be more honest. At one point people were asking me, but what about projects related to the channel, like restaurants, stuff like that? Absolutely not. I think it's really absolutely not the right time to do things like that. I think right now we're really in a period where in France there's not even any hope left. Yeah, it's sad to say, but honestly it's kind of a dark time right now. It'll change, but I don't think it's the right moment to invest in all that. It's too much. Everything is uncertain. I'd even tell you, if you're young, leave. I sound totally pessimistic, but no, it's true. If you have a good idea and you can make a living internationally, leave, save up as much as you can, and come back. Afterwards, you buy in France, and anyway, we always come back. But really, think about yourself. I'm like all the French. I can't stand these speeches where they keep raising taxes everywhere. They waste money like crazy. The country is in debt, and I don't like this apocalyptic vibe. Anyway, let's not discuss it. It's not cheerful. I'm just complaining today. Next order, I'll be in a better mood tomorrow. Hello again, friends. Well, digestion wasn't great. I had a really bad stomachache yesterday. I think it was from the McPops. I don't know. We're going to try a different McDonald's. We're meeting again almost 24 hours later. I haven't eaten anything since. I was going to say it's either my stomach or the eggs, but I don't think I've fully digested yet. So we'll eat lighter today. Let's go. One day, one good deal. New deal. Double cheeseburger costs €3, but we paid $10 for it yesterday and I don't even want it. I'm annoyed. Let's just get the maxi menu. I want a double fish and cheddar fries with a Coke Cherry Zero. So I saw there's a new ice cream. We're gonna try it. The McFlurry caramel shortbread. Actually, I think I'd rather have a pistachio one. Pistachio, just to really mess up my stomach. No, it just felt heavy to digest. I didn't have any problems, just a stomachache. Heavy and slow, it just didn't digest well. And we're also gonna get a little chicken. I never get that. All right, I'm ordering. Let's eat. I'm hungry. That's a good sign. So, did they make a mistake? Well, at least it's well packed. The pistachio McFlurry. Wow. Look, it's really full. There's a lot of sauce. We're going to order from this one from now on. It's good. Next, we had a Maxi Best Off meal. Ah, I'm smiling. It feels good to eat. Cherry Coke Zero. It's everywhere. It's so good. It's really good. In the meal, I got cheddar fries. I think it's extremely small, but it's good. Let's say there's no mistake, except it's really small. The box is small. Damn, it's getting worse and worse. It's so expensive. The prices shown are for eating in, and the app also shows eat-in prices. We pay extra for delivery. I had a double filet-o-fish, which was good. I can't remember what I got at the end. Something with chicken. It looks like it's good, but we'll see after. Napkins. I didn't get any sauce. I don't have a cup. The concept, it doesn't fool anyone anymore. So, I was thinking about that earlier. I don't order the same way as I do for a video. For videos, I order 4 or 5 sandwiches at once instead of several small orders. Enjoy your meal. We're trying to stay positive today. To go back to what I said, unfortunately, the world is changing. The whole content creation meta is changing everywhere. For example, one of the biggest changes that's been ridiculous in recent years. But before, where were we? All the platforms, I think, used to favor audience loyalty a bit. That is, the whole very YouTube idea that one person makes you come back for their videos, which was great. Today, it's really the complete opposite in the sense that you're not necessarily going to watch videos from the same people again, but only the videos that are trending, the ones that work best for everyone, actually. So everything is changing. It feels good, but it's not amazing. You could do this at home. It's just a slice of melted cheddar on McDonald's fries, or maybe even less. That made me hungry. We'll probably do diet videos too. I've been thinking about it for over a week. I know you liked it, and I need it now because my stomach can't take it anymore. And it's true, I've been hiding, telling myself things won't be the same anymore, that things will change. But it's not that simple. I'll do my best to make you happy and enjoy it too, because if we don't, what's the point? Let's go. Is Nice the best city in France? For a big city, I'd say absolutely. It always feels like you're on vacation there. With all the disadvantages that come with it too, it ends up being very expensive. Housing is hellish. And it's becoming a bit like a trend. You know, it's kind of the meta in all big cities right now. They're reducing traffic to add bike lanes, more pedestrian areas, and so on. Except that there are traffic jams everywhere and there aren't necessarily more bikes. That is, the bike lanes are half empty while the roads are jammed for hours. So getting out of Nice and coming back in is hellish. But Cannes has kind of the same problem too. It's not very smart, but it's the trend. Creating beautiful spaces full of greenery, that's cool though, I think. But you see, The city's overreacted to demand because it's more ecological. What looks good on paper seems appealing. Adding greenery is beautiful and popular, and I think everyone wants it. Reducing cars is tough in a big city where you rely on them for nearly everything. There are trams, but it's not the same. We used to have freedom, park anywhere, even double park. It was great. When I got my license, I could run errands easily. People no longer go downtown, leaving the center deserted except for tourists. In winter, this is especially noticeable due to fewer people. So, apart from walking around the neighborhood, which is what everyone does around their home, well, what do? We all end up driving to the industrial areas. It makes me a bit sad because I really like Nice. That's how it is. I can't stand the traffic anymore. Enjoy your meal. I nailed it. That feels good. I suggest a barbecue in the Porsche. I thought about it. But no, that would really ruin it. I can't. I love it too much. I really love my car. I can't. That's really not happening. The leather and velvet ceiling, just forget it. It'd make a good video, but it cost me a lot. But I thought about it. It's a really good idea. For misophones, hi, I discovered your videos a few weeks ago and honestly, I love them. You really have a talent for capturing attention with this kind of content and you really help yourself stand out compared to other YouTubers in this area. Could you make a video? I'm reading it in my head. Testing all the veggie fast food alternatives. No, straight answer. Come on, let's get to the filet-o-fish. No, because we already did that. I really enjoyed doing all the veggie copies. It was fun. Most of the stuff wasn't that great though. But above all, it's not really something that appeals to most people except vegetarians. So I recommend for this type of video channels about people who are vegetarians. Enjoy your meal everyone, the filet-o-fish is going to be good. It's getting smaller and smaller. Look at the bottom. I have a piece of lettuce here for some reason, like a little wink. I was really craving a filet-o-fish. The filet-o-fish is good for the stomach. Double is better. I should have called this video, I eat McDonald's for a week since we're starting strong, so mistakes are unlikely. Maybe they have those famous scales to check weights, but I thought that was only in northern France. As a subscriber for nearly 8 years, I'm curious how long you've known Said Hama. It's always great watching the videos. Thanks PI-WAN for years of entertainment. I'll tell you exactly. Said Hama, we met in 10th grade. We were in the same class in 10th grade. We were in the same class in 11th grade, in 12th grade. Well, actually, we did all of high school together, actually. You just reminded me of that. I think there was a year we weren't together, but I'm not sure. We made music right after high school. So it's really been a lot of years. So it's possible. So when I told you that I had some, for all my personal projects, it's true that I'm telling you it's been a few years, but I've still made progress on some things. But you mentioned a book, etc. Now, I'm getting back to it, meaning the book was supposed to be about 100 pages. It's really things that have nothing to do with the channel, but I think I'll tell you about it. But now it's over 300 pages. I'm missing 4 or 5 chapters. I think I'm at 18 chapters, but I've realized 2 things. When writing a book, working just 1 hour a day is tough because you barely get back into it in that time. That's why I understand writers and why I hate writing. I'm not sure why I'm writing a book, but you'll understand once I explain. It will change the world. I get why you'd need to be isolated for 2 or 3 weeks and focus solely on that, seeing no one and avoiding all distractions. Because to be productive in writing, you really have to be into it and in the right mindset. But it's like that for everything. Like for music, it's the same. When you're composing, there's a kind of special spiritual state you see where everything just flows. So, I'll go back up the mountain soon. I'm waiting for the snow to melt because I need to make progress on this thing. As soon as I get a bit ahead, I actually use that time. I use that time, you know, for these kinds of things, you see. And that's really the good life. Are you going to start making the old style videos from your days in the mountains again? That was great. If not, keep going like this. You're the best. Thank you. Well, like before, never again because I don't live there and I won't live there anymore. I didn't visit much last year. Each time was for the rabbit who sadly passed away. Now, whenever I return, I think about the rabbit that died there. It's not great. Every time there are some bad memories that pile up, you know, so yeah, but whatever. I'll head back up there since it's been a while. I need to get back up there. I have quite a few things to tidy up to sort out some stuff too. And of course, I'll take the opportunity to shoot some videos. There you go. You may have noticed, I know some of you like that less. But for the past 2 or 3 years, I've been more in the mindset of, I really do what I want, with some obligations too. But really, life just isn't like that. So when you can do it, do it. That's what I have to tell you. That's it. So I'm making the most of it. If one day it's no longer possible, then it just won't be possible anymore.
Je vais refaire une vidéo, le pire tacos des abonnés.
So, same answer as a few years ago. I told you I didn't do it again because I got some backlash. Because it was too extreme. So, looking back, I think the last 2 were demonetized if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Do you know what's happening to me right now? Something even worse is happening to me. You know, I don't really care much about vertical format videos. Well, it's not that I don't care at all. It's just that I really struggle to juggle them with long videos. Adding vertical format on top of that is just too much, even though I do it from time to time. So, I assumed that we're totally trapped. Because nowadays, vertical format is kind of the meta everywhere. That means when you make something, you can post it on all platforms and get the most out of it. I'm talking professionally for content creators. But when you make long videos, you're totally trapped. Because for long videos, apart from YouTube, there's only YouTube. YouTube, which in fact has had a policy for a few years now that even promotes vertical formats. By the way, they pay us next to nothing for those. So the system isn't sustainable. In the end, professionally, in content creation, only YouTube is still holding up. Really, that's what I would say. Maybe except for those who get millions of views on TikTok. But you may have noticed that. On Instagram and TikTok, I share highlights by using clips from my YouTube videos to attract more viewers to YouTube. I also also monetize my horizontal content by turning it into vertical formats, since I don't have time to do everything or keep producing long formats. But my issue is that others have already used my content on TikTok, and now I'm getting claims. It's crazy. Videos that are mine have been reposted by others on TikTok. And TikTok is giving me claims saying that I copied their content, which is actually mine. You get how crazy this is. So TikTok demonetizes me, and when I dispute it, the dispute gets rejected. It's insane. I'm losing my mind. That's it. So this little one, I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of chicken. I've got mayo inside. Look at me making discoveries. It's a bit spicy, but not bad. It works as a dessert except for the bread, which tastes like chou-seau. So, eating McDonald's every day, I really feel like the world is falling apart when I see what this burger looks like for the price. What's your go-to fast food? That's a good question. Go-to, I'd say pizza. Kebab pizza if you've checked the reviews. Pizza is still something that really fills you up, I'd say. And it's where you're least disappointed. Will you still be making your videos in 5 years or even longer? Well, that's a complicated question. And that's really the whole problem with creating your own content. Things move so fast and change so much. I have a bit of trouble picturing myself in the future, I have to admit. And that's also why I have a bit of trouble moving. Because like everyone else, I have plans for a stable life. But since I don't really see a stable future, which is silly because now it's been 8 years we've been doing this. I've been doing this full time for 6 years, so it's actually pretty stable. But when you're doing it, that's not how it feels because things are just too unpredictable. It's always up and down, you know? I'm done. Let's get ice cream. That was quick. We were lucky today. It's the first time I've gotten such a generous McFlurry. Usually the cup is half empty. The guy really piled it on when he forgot the machine, adding about 30 tons of topping. It's perfect. The pistachio is good, at least from what I remember, especially with plenty of it. Ah, pistachio cream. Ah, I love it. Well, it's missing M&Ms. For a McFlurry, there's just the topping, but oh well. AI, crutch or tool? Ah, that's Horace. I hadn't even noticed you. Hi, it's someone we often see on Discord. AI is a major tool. I have a sentence, but it's hard to say, so I'll simplify it. Many people have preconceived notions about it and know nothing about it. It's going to be used absolutely everywhere, and it already is in editing software, music software, drawing, everything. It saves a huge amount of time. Of course, it's going to make some jobs disappear. But I won't tell you that it's going to make them disappear. That's already happening. But it's simply going to transform them. You have to know how to adapt. Enjoy your meal. There's no use opposing a technology that's already widespread because it's effective. Creatively, I think in a few years it'll get wild, since people will be able to make Hollywood-level movies at home. So it's fine. I think if you're a creative person, there are geniuses who are going to blow up, I think. On the creative side, I think it's amazing. This is the moment. Really, this is the moment. We're in it. Enjoy your meal. But it's not super worrying for content creation, because in the end we always prefer someone real rather than, imagine there are AI YouTubers. There might be one or two. People still prefer watching real people, which is reassuring. However, it's problematic for vertical format videos, because in short form videos a lot of people can't tell the difference anymore. And so, I know it's a problem where they're flooded with this kind of video, but maybe we'll go back to an algorithm that's a bit more about reciprocity, and a bit less about buzz. But well, when you make videos, you eat a lot. Do you ever feel like sleeping afterwards? Have you ever fallen asleep after? Oh yes, oh yes. When I eat too much, I feel like sleeping. And if I fall asleep, it's over. And it's really hard. Do you know what's the hardest part? Especially, it's when... That relates to the previous question. Setting a workout time is good, but exercising after eating a lot is hard since you feel sleepy and it's mentally challenging. But well, looking back, we all have something we're not satisfied with in our lives. You too. In your life, you have plenty. So it's nothing. There are worse things. There are plenty of solutions. There are plenty of things to do. Oh man, I'm really enjoying this. But on the other hand, I feel like throwing up. It's a bit sickening. I think I'm going to put it aside. I'll eat it tonight. See you for the next order. I have to go out this afternoon. Tomorrow, we'll place a big order like on the channel and see if they mess up. Let's go. Back again, my friends, the next day for a fourth order. So the more we go on, the more I think this was a stupid idea. I feel like I'm stuck in my video, in a time loop. Ordering non-stop makes me think if they don't mess up, this could last a month. So we'll order like we do for the videos and see if it's my order causing mistakes or if they fixed their errors. You'll see me eating for weeks and stuck in the video, but that's the game. Let's go. Look at today's deal. This can't be. We ordered this yesterday. Looks like it. We're really unlucky. That means the good deal for the next day is always if we order the day before. Alright, Maxi Best Of. We'll get a Mac Extreme. Wow, that's expensive. With Webby fries, creamy sauce, large sugar-free Fanta. With that. Best Of menu, Royal Deluxe. I didn't know they brought it back. Medium fries, medium cherry Coke Zero, items to share. I get a box, just like in the videos or when I place a big weekend order. Smoky sauce. Mustard. Creamy Deluxe. We'll get a McChicken since it's on sale. A Happy Meal. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to make them mess up. With a cheeseburger, carrots, organic strawberry drink, and a toy. That way, we can also review the toys. Tivre Planche. We'll get 2 of those. That's what I usually do when I make personal orders. And there was something new I haven't tried. McFlurry Caramel Shortbread. We'll get one. We're gonna die today. Yeah, I'm afraid he won't make a mistake. I'm thinking about whether to add something or not. If he doesn't make a mistake, it's crazy. I'm going to go broke. Let's add a McSmart. Okay, with a McFish mayo, small fries, and sparkling water. For dessert, a small vanilla milkshake. The guy's going to pull his hair out over this order. Okay, let's order. Here we go. It's done, guys. First, let's secure everything. So, something happened to me. Seriously, I'm picking up the orders. There's a guy who walks by and says, "That's a big appetite." But people aren't embarrassed by anything. Just leave me alone. Why are you getting involved? It's crazy. He tried to take my water tray. Go to hell. Alright, I can feel the ice cream, so I'm going to secure the ice cream. That means they didn't forget it, at least. And we'll open according to that. So there's no ice cream. That's not the ice cream. Here, we have all the drinks. So, to find the right one, and of course I'll answer your questions. Here, we have all the sandwiches. Now let's count the nuggets. There are sandwiches here. They forgot the ice cream. So, I'm both relieved, but at the same time, it pisses me off because it's the only thing I wanted to try. I mean, I know the rest. Look, fries. There, it's just the sandwiches. That one was cold. So, did they put it in a cup? No. We had 4 drinks. 4 drinks. Why 4 drinks? The Happy Meal? The Happy Meal? Where's the Happy Meal? Oh, we've got a masterclass. That's good. Alright, total mess. That's what we've done here. The toy? There's not even a toy. Okay, let's do this in order. It gets overwhelming as soon as there are 2 or 3 meals. I'll be honest with you, I'm also relieved really to get out of this loop. Let me show you. Here we have all the fries, so I don't see any carrots in there. There are only sandwiches, no toy or anything else. We'll check on that later. In this bag, we have our nuggets. Also, there's no ice cream, just 4 drinks. Here's the order receipt. Let's review it. So, first meal, Maxi Best of Mac Crispy. We had a Mac Extreme, the sandwich is here, Mac Extreme. Now this one, it's really good, it's expensive, but it's good. In Maxi Best of, the jelly, large wavy fry. A creamy deluxe sauce with it, that's good, and a large sugar-free Fanta. So to find it, it's easy, we'll go by the color. No, since there's only one large. Normally it's this one. I do see some Fanta. Just so you know, I did something. Do you remember yesterday? For you, that wasn't long ago. I took a Coke Zero. Listen, I poured out the rest around 5 o'clock to finish it in a glass. There were a lot of plastic threads. The cup seems to fall apart after a while, so... And it's definitely orange. We've got Fanta. Enjoy your meal. Ah, that's great. Sugar-free drinks are so well made now. Maybe too well. Little wavy fry. Ah, it's not as good as the potatoes, but it's still good. I don't know what's up with them in France. Have you noticed though? Every time they change something, it's always the potatoes they go after. They can't just leave the potatoes and do something else. I remember the Mac Extreme. We did one, I ate it in the car. Enjoy your meal. Is there bacon? Maybe, I can't remember. It was really filling, especially with the double steak. Oh, that feels good. I love the sauce. I'm like, this is a success, you know? The price aside, all should be this size. It would be perfect. I forgot the questions. When will the videos about him come back? I find it really interesting to have your expertise on the subject. Well, I already answered. The world and the channel are both changing, unfortunately. As you've noticed, my videos often change based on where I am or live. Early in the channel, when I lived in Nice, we made few survival videos. That was during my mountain vacations. I'm touched you still mention survival after all these years, though we haven't done it in a long time. Also, we've always done tastings on the channel since the start. You only got to know me through specific things. In any case, I hope I was able to answer your question. How do you see the future of the channel? Different videos. That sounds like someone who thinks it's always the same, and they're not entirely wrong. Enjoy your meal. I see it. I just shouldn't burn myself out on the first menu. Always having fun, that's the most important thing. Because even if I can't share everything in a video, I've always adapted. So don't worry, you'll be kept up to date on everything. I still think we'll keep having a great time for a good while. Enjoy your meal. Possibly forever. That's the only thing I can't see myself doing long term. It's getting hard for me to eat that much long term. I don't think it's good, so I take breaks during vacations. But it's true that I don't think I'll be able to do this my whole life. I need to find some other concepts where I eat a bit less. That's it. Above all, I think that's the right resolution. Because sometimes it's really tiring to eat a lot, even if it's still enjoyable. Alright, next we had a Royal Deluxe, medium fries, and a medium Coke. Honey. 0. Sugar-free. So, a Royal Deluxe. It's been a long time since I had one. The burgers are here. Do we have it? We have it. Now that's incredible. Royal Deluxe. Medium fries. It's ugly, but we have it. And what did I say? A Coke, honey. 0. It's honey, it's fine. The guy totally lost it at the end of the order, I think. I feel like having some potatoes. Enjoy your meal. There you go. Damn, I don't know what happened today. Listen, the fries are really like cardboard. Seriously, it tastes like wood. So, Royal Deluxe, it's been a while since I had one. It was always a favorite. I'll see if it's different now. It still seems smaller, but not too small. It's fine compared to others, especially with this mustard sauce. And the tomato slice, the burger has changed. It's very good, but I don't know why they put it. Oh, damn. The mustard sauce isn't exactly the same anymore. There's a slight smoky taste. It's a shame it's not the same feeling anymore. And yes, there will be different videos, of course. I'm not telling you anything, because I do things based on what I feel like. Carpe diem, as the party people would say. I'm unbearable, damn. Hi, Pivo, quick question. Where did Monsieur Musk go? I've followed you since the start. Keep it up. Monsieur Musk is great. We met about a month ago for coffee. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. He's recognized in real life. He works a lot. Yeah, too much salad. And sometimes people shout Monsieur Musk at him on the tram when they see him. So it was very embarrassing for him. That's the story I remember. But people are always nice, just like with me. So yeah, it's cool. I told him it's wild. We only made 3 videos together on the whole channel. She says it's crazy people still recognize you. He missed his calling and should come back. Call Monsieur Musk. Hi Pivo, would you do a survival camp for me? When is there going to be a video about your weight loss? Well, no survival camp planned, but what I have in mind? Okay, I'll tell you. It's to settle somewhere where I have a big yard and do a lot of things in it, barbecues, stuff like that. That's what I think would suit me as a lifestyle, along with YouTube. I want to stay close to the city for classic videos, but there are still many extreme cooking ideas we haven't tried, which excites me. But it has to fit with my lifestyle, you see, because it's always a real hassle when you're isolated from the world, and it's really complicated when you don't live there to get organized. Otherwise, you need a bus every time. So, it has to fit my lifestyle, but I can't be too far from the city. It'll happen, it'll happen. Well, disappointed, I'll put that aside. Let's keep going with the order. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, truly. I'm so happy they made a mistake. I thought it would take a month and I wouldn't make it. I would have delayed the video since I have things to do next week and plan to continue after finishing the orders. I was scared because I've never had 3 consecutive error-free orders. Now I'm reassured, they're still just as useless. I forgot to tell you, when it comes to a video about weight loss, you really like the video about dieting. I'll make more of those for you because I need them too. I need to eat healthier now. The XXL raclette over 3 days really did me in, and I realized it was too much. At least it makes a good video. We'll switch between fast food and dieting. I think it's going to be an incredible YouTube channel. Next we had 20 chicken nuggets, smoky sauce, creamy sauce, and mustard sauce. Well, I love nuggets. They were hot, so good. I always get boxes when I order. Do I have 20? Let's see this through to the end. I think I have more. No, there are exactly 20. I went through the trouble of taking them all out and counting them. It's good. Good news. Sometimes, you know, the mistake that happens to me the most, the one that annoys me the most, makes me want to headbutt something, is when I order this and they don't put the creamy sauce. They don't put anything. There's no sauce. It ruins everything, honestly. Alright, we have all 3. Salsa, mustard, and creamy. What am I saying, salsa? Smoky salsa. So how does it taste with the nuggets? Not great with the nuggets. Too tomatoey despite some texture. Not good. It feels good to eat the nuggets. Mustard sauce. I got it all over myself. Napkin. Hello, P1. Do you plan to open your own snack bar? No, I think I've already answered, but no, not at all. So I have some really incredible ideas. Really incredible. More in the industrial space. You know, some people launch their drinks, their stuff. Me, I really have an incredible idea. It's so incredible that honestly, I'm afraid I don't have the funds for it right now. And I'm afraid that when I go to do it, meaning before it comes out, because I'll have to contact factories, companies, even well-known brands, I'm afraid that someone might actually launch it without me and steal my idea. That's how good it is. Yeah, but really, it's good. It's guaranteed to be a hit. Really. I'm convinced that if I launch this, I'll become a millionaire. A millionaire? That's how convinced I am. But to become one, I have to make sure no one steals my idea and that I manage to launch it and distribute it everywhere. And that's my biggest problem because I'm not well known enough for that. So as long as it's in here, no one will know about it. No one can steal my idea because I don't think anyone else thinks like this. No one else has this idea. Maybe one day I have plenty more like that. Sometimes we have good ideas, but they're not feasible at the moment. So actually, I should patent the concept before I talk to you about it. But it's the same. I see, for example, when you take, well, it took them a little while, but when you take squeezies, chow kombucha, and cheap low-end versions started popping up everywhere that weren't the real thing. By the time I talk about it, the idea will be so good that it'll come out before I can even share it with you. But really, it's a crazy idea. Anyway, I'm getting excited for nothing since you won't know about it. I even forgot to eat because I got so excited. No, but sometimes I tell myself I really have some incredible ideas, but you see, well, it's just not doable. So right now, it's not doable. So, well, anyway, enjoy your meal. The creamy sauce is still the best, though. Mustard sauce is too acidic, but it still works. It's good. I'm enjoying finishing the leftovers. After that, I'll diet for 3 days. Hi, P1. Hope you're well. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Did I repeat myself? I didn't answer. I told you, like a rock star. In 10 years, I'll be a rock star. Honestly, I can't imagine myself in 10 years. I don't know how you do it. The world is unstable. Fast food prices keep rising. I just kicked the naughty one. I focus on living day by day for balance. Time to move on. We had a McChicken. What's next? For now, there's still no official mistake. McChicken, did we just not see them? McChicken is fine. Well, I think McChicken has become awful. It used to be my favorite sandwich. They've changed the sauce so much, Now it's dry and sour, it's lemony. I don't know why they made it lemony. The original McChicken wasn't lemony. People who like lemon ruined the McChicken. The McChicken just isn't what it used to be. It's really not the same. Hello, my apocalypse friend. I've been following you for a long time as a chef with lots of energy and ideas. I've wanted to start on YouTube for 2 years, but I haven't dared because I'm terrible with computers. Do you think I can start using just my phone? What would your advice be? Keep going, you're awesome. I think you're the only one who can answer this question, and the answer is in your question. You don't need me to get started, but go for it all the way. And of course, by phone, vertical format, that's the future. I think it's impossible to start on YouTube today without being directly involved in the industry, meaning with big productions, deals, and contracts with other channels. Starting from scratch like early YouTube is impossible now. With vertical format, you can post anywhere for free. You must handle criticism. The better you get, the more criticism you'll face. So don't whine, post a lot, grit your teeth, and push through. That reminds me of something. I was saying, look, I hope YouTube doesn't become like Facebook because honestly, I post videos on Facebook, on the Facebook page. I post everything on YouTube, but sometimes things get reposted on Facebook. I feel like, luckily I don't make videos for Facebook because when I see the comments, it's literally posting videos just to get insulted. But really, I tell myself some people are really crazy, honestly. Well, over time, I got used to it. These are people who have miserable lives. So I don't even read the comments because it's too negative. It's awful. But I think people are basically posting just to get criticized. I imagine someone who only makes videos like that and wonders why they keep going. Some people have an incredible amount of hate and bitterness, and it's becoming more common. You just don't know what to do anymore. When something becomes popular, most people just watch something else if they don't like it. But some keep watching and complaining it's bad, yet continue anyway. And like, it's been going on for 34 years and it's crazy what's going on in their heads. So next Happy Meal, we're gonna do it in order. So cheeseburger, baby carrots, 40 centiliter sparkling drink, organic strawberry drink, toy. So cheeseburger, well, they didn't forget my cheeseburger. Look, there are the 2 wraps, the thing in the back. Cheeseburger, it's here. Small fries, we've got them. By the way, they're well filled, we lost. Small fries, confirmed. Damn. These fries are from the same batch as the others. They're really tough, probably overcooked. Then I think I don't have anything else. Sparkling, the chilled sparkling drink, 40 centiliters, that must be this one. A bit of glue along the way, that's it. Sparkling, that's good. Next, organic strawberry drink and toy. So now I only have one drink left. Now I have this left. Critical failure, what are you tasting? But think of the good-looking guy. Poor kid, he doesn't even have his meal or his toy. Now he's traumatized, especially since the toys are lame. Total crap. Come on, cheeseburger, enjoy your meal. They forgot my ice cream too. I don't know how he read it. Let's see what happens. He just saw Happy Meal and didn't care. Was it a mean person? How can you forget two things in a Happy Meal? Two things. Cheeseburger still tastes like rubber, but subtitling? Damn, I'd love to go back to the 90s to see what it tasted like back then. I know it's not possible unless we find an expired one. Apparently they don't age. Are you considering moving to a bigger place so you can make videos like you did in the mountains, but at your place in Nice? Maybe a house or farm with lots of land? It took me a while to realize. That's right, so having a lot of land won't be possible, but having at least a little would be cool, yeah. So I could still dig some holes. That's what I wanted to talk about earlier. Let's continue with the list. We had 2 little wrap ranches, and now I can confirm they're here. We saw them, as long as they're actually wrap ranches and they didn't just give us vegetables. I think the chef is good, it's the preparer who is. First one, approved. Wrap ranches are so good. I like to keep that. What I'm saying doesn't make any sense. I always order too much when I fear starving. If I get McDonald's and don't eat them, I save them. I love it. And the second one, the chicken is approved too. Why did you stop traveling, P1? Now that's a tough question. I don't feel up to traveling alone, but I'm going to do it. It's like our friend from earlier who tries to take the plunge but doesn't dare. It's kind of the same. Now, honestly, I almost left. Actually, it was raining so much and everything, I almost left. I have my destination. I'm not telling you, but damn, it's annoying to say it without actually saying it. I couldn't handle winter anymore. I nearly went to the beach. I couldn't take it anymore, but it gave me ideas. I told myself I still need to make videos. I couldn't take a vacation, so why not film some videos there and improvise? And if only 1 or 2 of them come out, it's no big deal, just go for it. But I'm afraid that once I get there, I'll be so relaxed that the videos will turn out completely bad. But honestly, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves for nothing. That's it, you just have to do it. That's the takeaway. Enjoy your meal. After years of tastings, aren't you tired? Have you ever done them just because those videos get the most views? It's tough, at the expense of the survival ones. Have I ever forced myself to do tastings? We often have to push ourselves to make videos on schedule, even when we don't feel like it. Sometimes I have to push myself to make a video even when I don't want to. It's normal to do things you don't feel like doing, even if you want to deep down. Honestly, sometimes I just don't feel like eating, to put it simply. And sometimes I've done too many videos in a row, and my stomach hasn't recovered. You see, it's having a bit of a hard time. Honestly, it's mostly eating a lot that's tiring. But hey, that's how it is. Let's not complain. We still have a good life. And anyway, I'll figure it out. Like I said, I adapt. I'm like the floor of a piece of furniture that creaks and gets fixed up. You put a little varnish on me and I'm good to go. Next on the order, we had the caramel shortbread McFlurry. So, did we get something else instead? Did I forget a drink? Why is there an extra one? Let me check. I have 4 drinks, but we had 1 meal. Why 4 drinks? Maxi Best Of, done. Best Of Royal Deluxe, done. Happy Meal, done. The guy gave me a drink instead of ice cream, so what did he give me? The guy. He had childhood traumas, I think, because he totally lost it after the Happy Meal. But really, he gave me 2 drinks, no carrots, no toys, no ice cream, and no McFlurry. So, double sparkling water, that's what we got instead. Why do I have a McFish? McFish? The guy lost it, seriously. Damn, the McSmart. Oh yeah, the McSmart I forgot, in the order below. But I'm missing an order of fries. Oh yeah, he forgot the whole Happy Meal, the guy actually. McSmart, oh damn. So, McSmart, we had a McFish mayo, that's good. Small fries inside, sparkling water, so that's good, that's the one we got. And the milkshake is in there too. So, we're missing the milkshake, 2 things from the Happy Meal, plus the McFlurry. Hey, that's a lot, honestly. So, childhood trauma. From the Happy Meal on, he lost it. He lost it, he was gone, we lost him. Well, at least we have a McFish. McFish mayo, well... Subtitling, this is really bad, honestly. Damn, wow. Their bread is even more rubbery. I don't know what they did to the bread for the small burgers, but really... They're hard. So the thing that gets me is that they have a French fry sauce. You know they're not allowed to call it mayo. That's why it's called French fry, because there's no egg. But originally, it was a mayo sauce. But they use real sauces inside. This is actual mayo. But there's still no real mayo at McDonald's. It feels good to complain. Well, listen, Oostertalen, it's even stronger than I expected. What would you say to Twines 10 years ago? You really have some serious philosophical questions. What do you want me to say to myself? Damn, I wouldn't say anything. I don't know, just be yourself. I'm not sure. What do you want? What advice would you give? It's complicated. Just be even more handsome. Actually, I know what I'd tell myself. I would tell myself, put less pressure on yourself, do things, and put less financial pressure on yourself. Because remember, when I started on YouTube, I was living off my savings for 2 years. I was under pressure, but looking back, it's not that important. When you need to succeed, you do. Still, money is important for faster success. Well, imagine you want to build houses, you're not going to do everything by yourself by hand. So it's a metaphor, of course, but I would tell myself, yeah, to put less pressure on myself. Not to put less pressure, but to not overthink it so much. Because really, okay, and one last thing. I went to a restaurant with kiwi pizza. Should I have left? You should have pulled out your credit card. It's rare, so you have to try it. You can't judge until you've tasted kiwi pizza. I'm pissed off about the ice cream. I'm frustrated I didn't get my ice cream because it's really the thing that soothes you, you know? And I wanted it so much. I'm disappointed. The quality at McDonald's reminds us of good times, but it's sadly declining. We drink it. I'm saying this because the fries taste like cardboard. We hope everything gets better, that the world gets better, that fast food will be more food than fast. And thank you all. I hope we keep having a great time for a long time. To finish with a couple of parting words, don't forget that all your actions and words on the internet have an impact. I'm talking to you about negative things, and it's the same in real life. It's okay, it's the internet. If someone takes your fry, offer another. Eat greasy food. We'll meet again soon in good spirits. Survive. See you soon. Bye.